was riding the other day and I looked down and my speedometer wasn't working. Or it thought I was doing 200 something miles an hour, which is not possible. So the speed sensor is a very common thing to fail over time, and my bike is a few years old. So I wanted to show you how to replace this sensor. It looks pretty straightforward, and as I started looking around, I didn't find any good videos on how to do it, which I thought, hey, I'll share this as well, even though it's something a little bit different for me. Now, you can find these sensors on eBay, either used or new, and I decided to buy new. For about new, they run about $100, give or take, and you can find them used for as low as about $30. I personally realized that in my case, my sensor has lasted almost 10 years, so I would like to replace it once and hopefully ignore it for another 10 years. When I looked at some of the used, I saw people that were spending $30 buying a used one and then having to do it again about a year later, which doesn't make sense to me. So I decided to, invest and buy the sensor new. So it should be a really pretty straightforward install. It should be pretty simple, but I wanted to show you how to do it and make sure to share that information as well. I'm always looking to share, and this is a good place to do it. All right, let's go out to the bike. Okay, here we are out of the bike. Your speed sensor is right here, and it's really too bad that its connection is up here underneath the if you were able to disconnect it right here, or if the plug was right here, we could make this change in literally about 30 seconds. But your sensor is here with a very simple Torx bit connecting it, and the connector is all the way up here underneath the tank. So I'll show how to take your seat off, how to lift your tank, and then how to get to this sensor. And it's all can be pretty straightforward and easy to do.